welcome to Dead End. If you are here for the go-karts or the Demolition Derby, please use the teleport board here to teleport to those locations. However, if you are here for the zombie hunt, then this is the video for you. We're going to give you a very brief tutorial on how to use the combat system here at Dead End to make your hunting a little bit more enjoyable. First thing I want you to do is come over to this wall, and you'll notice that we do have a free head and a weapon. What you do is click here for your free head first. Keep going to your inventory under recent, and you'll notice it is in there. Go ahead and take that, res that to the ground. And what you want to do is just copy that to your inventory and keep. Notice this potion legend. Look at those and determine what you may want to use. This is some of the potions that you may be able to win, or you can purchase here in the Dead End area. That will help you along the way, and each one of them does different things. So we also want to clamp after ourselves, so make sure you do delete this. You won't be needing it anymore. And what I want you to do is go in here and look in your recent now, and you have this folder here called Grim Combat System. There's 3 wearable items. Go ahead and add to where your backpack that holds any extra potions that you may have. It won't fit into your HUD. And then you can also wear the Grim CS HUD and the head bar. This is what will communicate with the objects in the game itself. Now, to tell you a little bit about your HUD, this is your main information screen. This is where things like your rank and your score, how many you've killed, different things like that will show up, as well as important messages, so do pay attention to that. Also, if you want to change your skin of your HUD, you can do that. A lot of people use raw ether, that makes it more invisible. I prefer to keep this one myself. There will be quests in the game that you can do. They are optional, and this will be the location where it will show you what your quests are. And then, of course, we have our weapons button. But before we can activate the weapons, we do need to get our weapon, so let's go ahead and do that. Click here for your free weapon. This will give you a rifle. And what you want to do, once you get this, you take this, you raise it to the ground. Then you click on it, copy an inventory. Again, please clamp after yourself. You can go ahead and delete that again. You will not be needing that anymore. And you'll notice we have 2 rifles here. We want to go ahead and wear both of those. Okay, and this is what I was talking about your information a moment ago. Now, to activate your weapon, you just click on Weapon and Draw. That will take the gun from your holster and put it into your hand. Now, what I want to do right now is just show you how you can shoot here in the Dead End. You do have to be in mouse look. To get into mouse look, you hit your escape key twice. You can either hit the letter M or roll your mouse forward. Once you do that, you will get crosshairs, and you can just shoot. Like you notice, I just shot the crate there. And you'll notice there's also an item there in the middle, or in the box. All you have to do to pick up those items is just simply walk across it. Now you'll notice once you walk across it, you did get a health. And that will show up right here on your HUD as well. Now, we was talking about a moment ago that you can get different potions. I did want to show you these potions here. These potions will show up right up here in your HUDs. Numbers 1 through 12, those correspond with your function keys on your keyboard, which is F1 through F12. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase a Berserker potion here. And they do give a description of what each one does. Whenever you purchase that, you notice it will be right here in your HUD. It's at the place of the F1. And I'll show you how to use that here just in a moment. Now, just a little bit more information here real quick before we go on continue showing you how to hunt. If you're not sure how to walk or move around in mouse look, please take a look at this. You can click on that and go to a website. This is the potion legend that I was talking about a moment ago that you can look at here, and this is just some helpful hints and extra information that you may need. But please take time to look on those on your own. Last thing I want to do before we head out to the hunt, I want to show you how you can get the quest. Anytime you see a character like Anthony up here has, with a question mark over their head, you can just simply walk into them. There you go. Bump into them, and what they'll do, they will give you a quest. It says, "Good day to you. I've lost my old books after running from the zombies and could use your help in finding 5 of them." Now, in your quest, you have find 5 old books. Well, if you find a book, it'll go down to 4, down to 3, on down until you find them all. Once you found them all, you can come back, bump into Andy, or you can click on him again, and he will reward you with sometimes a potion, sometimes experience points. And the experience points, of course, help you move up in levels. Okay, now one last thing before we go out on the hunt, I am going to show you here. And that is the green item here on the floor. This is called a respawn checkpoint. There are 3 of these throughout the dead end area. Once you step on one of these, that will refresh you, that will renew, and it's sort of like a saving point for you. So if you see one, definitely walk across it, because if something happens, you were to die in the game, you're not completely gone. It will just simply bring you back to one of these points and you will revive. Now, this is a grim gate that you see here. If you do not have the HUD on, you cannot get out that door. So it's very, very important that you wear the HUD. Well, like I said, it interacts with everything. Also, make sure that the script you're wearing is under 200, because if they are not under 200, it will not let you out the door as well. And one last thing before we go out to hunting, I did mean to mention, if you do get a free basic weapon and a HUD, but if you want a more advanced weapon, those are available here as well. Take the time to look through those. But without further ado, let's show you how you can actually go out here and hunt. Again, you do have to be in mouse look. Once you're in mouse look, you just start walking around, and you will see different creatures. And you do need to look all around, because there you go. Just keep shooting, because they will come after you. Okay, I'm going over here to a safe point real quick so I can finish out here. Now, again, this is one of those green checkpoints I was talking about. Now, to activate the Berserker, I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Again, go into the mouse look real quick, and say you're a mouse look, you need to activate it. If I hit my F1, that activates the Berserker, and that will be active for about 1 minute. Okay, that concludes this tutorial. If you do have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them in the mailbox near the television, and that will go to one of our managers, and they'll be more than happy to answer your questions as soon as they can. Please be safe out there, and happy hunting.